Mediterranean doorway has a special way of making a home feel alive before anyone even steps inside. It is not only about the door itself. It is about the curve of the arch, the warmth of the wall, the texture under your hand, and the little details that quietly say, "Welcome home." In today's video, we're exploring Mediterranean doorway ideas that can make any home feel more inviting, charming, and full of character. Whether your house is large, small, rustic, modern, or somewhere in between, the doorway can become the emotional starting point of the entire design. And stay with me until the middle of the video, because I'll share one remarkable doorway detail that many people overlook. It is simple, beautiful, and it can completely change the feeling of your entrance without making the design look too decorated or forced. So let's step slowly into the world of Mediterranean doorways, where sunlight, texture, color, and craftsmanship come together to create a first impression that feels warm, graceful, and unforgettable. Section 1. Why the doorway matters so much. The doorway is the first physical moment between the outside world and the private life inside the home. In Mediterranean design, this transition is treated with care. It is not rushed. It is softened, framed, and given a sense of beauty. A plain entrance can feel functional, but a Mediterranean doorway feels emotional. It creates anticipation. It makes the visitor pause for a second. Notice the shadow, the plants, the handle, the arch, and the quiet sense of arrival. This is why Mediterranean doorways often feel inviting even when they are simple. They do not need to shout. They use proportion, texture, and atmosphere to make the home feel grounded and welcoming. When done well, the doorway becomes more than an entrance. It becomes a small architectural story. It tells us something about the home before we see the living room, the garden, or the courtyard. Section 2. Start with the iconic arched shape. One of the most recognizable features of a Mediterranean doorway is the arch. The arch softens the face of the home and creates a gentle rhythm that feels timeless. It gives the entrance a sense of calm instead of sharpness. A rounded arch can make even a small doorway feel more elegant. It creates height, movement, and a graceful frame around the door. The curve naturally draws the eye upward, making the entrance feel more considered and complete. For a classic Mediterranean look, the arch can be thick and deep, almost like the doorway is carved into the wall. This creates beautiful shadows during the day and gives the entrance a stronger architectural presence. If the home is more modern, the arch can be cleaner and simpler. A smooth white wall with a slim arched doorway can feel fresh, bright, and elegant without losing the Mediterranean soul. Section 3. Use stucco walls to create softness. Mediterranean entrances are often framed by stucco walls. The beauty of stucco is that it does not look perfectly flat or cold. It has a subtle handmade quality that catches sunlight in a soft, uneven way. White stucco is classic because it reflects light beautifully. Under the sun, it feels fresh and bright. In the evening, it becomes warm and gentle, especially when paired with soft exterior lighting. Cream, sand, ivory, and warm beige are also excellent choices. These colors feel natural and calm. They create a background that allows the door, plants, and hardware to stand out without making the entrance too busy. The texture of the wall matters as much as the color. A slightly rough or hand-troweled finish can make the doorway feel more authentic. It gives the entrance depth, especially when shadows fall around the arch. Section 4. Add terracotta for instant warmth. Terracotta is one of the easiest ways to bring Mediterranean warmth to a doorway. It can appear in the floor tiles, planters, roof details, or even small decorative accents near the entrance. Terracotta tiles near the door create a beautiful sense of arrival. Their earthy tone feels warm under sunlight and pairs naturally with white walls, wooden doors, and green plants. You can use classic square tiles, handmade look tiles, or patterned terracotta tiles for a little more personality. The goal is not to make the floor too loud, but to make the entrance feel rich and lived in. Terracotta planters are another simple option. Place 2 large pots on both sides of the doorway, or create a more relaxed composition with different pot sizes. This adds warmth without requiring major renovation. Section 5. Frame the entrance with plants. Plants are essential in Mediterranean doorway design because they soften the architecture. They make the entrance feel alive. Even a strong wooden door becomes more inviting when surrounded by greenery. Olive trees are a beautiful choice because they feel sculptural, elegant, and very Mediterranean. Their silvery leaves look wonderful against white or cream walls. Bougainvillea brings a more romantic feeling. Its bright flowers can spill around an arch, climb along a wall, or frame the doorway with color. It creates a doorway that feels sunlit, joyful, and full of life. Lavender, rosemary, jasmine, and small citrus trees are also excellent. They add not only beauty, but also scent. Imagine walking toward a doorway and smelling herbs, flowers, or citrus in the air. That is a powerful welcome. Section 6. Use iron details for character. Iron details are a signature element in many Mediterranean homes. They bring contrast, strength, and craftsmanship to the doorway. Against soft stucco and warm wood, black or dark bronze iron feels beautifully balanced. A wrought iron handle can make the door feel more authentic. It does not need to be large or dramatic. Even a simple handmade style handle can add character. Iron hinges, studs, knockers, and small grills can also work well. These details give the doorway a sense of history, like the entrance has been touched and used over many years. For a modern Mediterranean home, keep the iron details minimal. A slim black handle, a small wall lantern, or a clean iron gate can be enough. The idea is to add depth, not clutter. Section 7. The remarkable middle point, the shadow pocket. Now we arrive at the remarkable point 1 mentioned earlier. One of the most overlooked secrets of a beautiful Mediterranean doorway is what I call the shadow pocket. A shadow pocket is the small recessed depth around the door. Instead of placing the door flat on the outer wall, the door sits slightly inside the opening. This creates a natural shadow around it. This detail may sound simple, but it changes everything. It makes the doorway look thicker, richer, and more architectural. It gives the entrance depth, even if the design is very minimal. In Mediterranean architecture, shadow is not a problem to remove. It is part of the beauty. A recessed doorway creates contrast between light and shade, making the entrance feel cooler, calmer, and more inviting. The shadow pocket also makes the door feel protected. It gives the impression that the home is sheltering the entrance. This creates a subtle feeling of comfort before anyone even walks inside. You can combine this with an arched opening, a wooden door, and warm wall sconces. During the day, the recess creates natural drama. At night, soft lighting can make the shadow feel intimate and elegant. This is why some Mediterranean doorways look expensive, even when they are simple. It is not always about decoration. Sometimes it is the depth of the wall, the way light falls, and the quiet power of shadow. Section 8. Make lighting feel soft, not harsh. Lighting can make or break a Mediterranean doorway. The goal is not to flood the entrance with bright light. The goal is to create a warm glow that feels welcoming in the evening. Wall sconces are one of the best choices. Place them on one side or both sides of the doorway. Choose lantern-style fixtures, aged brass, bronze, black iron, or textured glass for a timeless look. The light temperature should be warm. A soft golden tone works much better than cool white light. Warm light makes stucco look creamier, wood look richer, and plants feel more romantic. You can also use low step lights, hidden uplights for plants, or small lanterns near the threshold. These create layers of light instead of one harsh source. At night, the entrance should feel like it is gently glowing. It should invite people closer, not blind them. Mediterranean lighting is about atmosphere, shadow, and warmth. Section 9. Design the doorway as a photo moment. A great Mediterranean doorway often becomes the most photographed part of the home. It has shape, color, texture, and life. It naturally becomes a visual memory. Think about how the doorway looks from the street. Does it have a clear frame? Is there something that draws the eye? Does it feel warm from a distance? Then think about the close-up details. The handle, the wood grain, the tiles, the plants, and the light fixture all matter because they create intimacy. For YouTube visuals, this is also powerful. A doorway that looks beautiful in a wide shot and a close-up gives the video more rhythm. It allows the audience to feel the design, not just see it. This is why doorway design should not be treated as a small detail. It can become the signature image of the whole home. Section 10. Use stone for a more rustic Mediterranean feel. Stone adds weight and age to a Mediterranean doorway. It makes the entrance feel rooted, as if the home has always belonged to the landscape. A stone surround around the door can create a strong rustic look. It works especially well with wooden doors and iron hardware. For a softer approach, use stone only at the base of the wall, on the steps, or as part of the pathway leading to the entrance. This keeps the design natural without making it feel too heavy. The best stone colors are usually warm gray, beige, sand, cream, or soft brown. These tones blend beautifully with stucco, terracotta, and greenery. Stone is not only decorative. It gives the doorway texture, shadow, and permanence. It helps the entrance feel timeless. Section 11. Add a door canopy or small roof detail. A small canopy above the doorway can make the entrance feel more sheltered and charming. In Mediterranean homes, this might be a clay tile overhang, a wooden beam canopy, or a simple plaster projection. Clay roof tiles above the door create instant Mediterranean character. Their warm reddish tone pairs beautifully with white walls and natural wood. A wooden beam canopy feels more rustic and relaxed. It can work well for farmhouse Mediterranean homes or homes with a more countryside feeling. For a cleaner look, a simple stucco canopy can create shadow without adding too much detail. This works beautifully for modern Mediterranean houses. A canopy also has a practical benefit. It protects the door from sun and rain while making the entrance feel more intimate. Section 12. Let the path lead the eye. The doorway does not begin at the door. It begins with the path that leads toward it. A Mediterranean entrance often feels inviting because the journey to the door is beautiful. A stone path can create a natural, rustic feeling. Irregular stones with greenery between them feel relaxed and charming. A terracotta tile path feels warmer and more formal. It can create a strong visual line that draws the eye toward the door. For a garden-style entrance, use gravel, stepping stones, lavender, rosemary, or low shrubs along the path. This gives the approach a soft and fragrant quality. When the path, plants, and doorway work together, the entrance feels like a complete scene. It becomes an experience, not just a destination. Section 13. Mix old-world charm with modern simplicity. A Mediterranean doorway does not have to look old-fashioned. It can feel timeless while still fitting a modern home. For a modern Mediterranean look, use smooth stucco, a clean arched opening, a simple wood door, and minimal black hardware. Keep the palette warm but restrained. Avoid too many decorative elements. Instead, rely on shape, material, and light. A simple recessed arch can feel more elegant than a heavily decorated doorway. You can still add warmth through terracotta pots, olive trees, or a textured stone step. These details keep the design from feeling too plain. The balance is important. Old-world charm gives soul. Modern simplicity gives freshness. Together, they create a doorway that feels both classic and current. Section 14. Make the entrance feel personal. The most inviting doorways are not always the grandest. They are the ones that feel personal. A small bench, a handmade pot, a unique door knocker, or a favorite plant can make the entrance feel loved. Mediterranean design is not about copying a perfect villa. It is about creating a warm relationship between the home, the climate, the materials, and the people who live there. Maybe your doorway has a simple wooden chair beside it. Maybe it has herbs growing in old terracotta pots. Maybe it has a soft lantern that glows every evening. These personal details make the entrance feel alive. They remind us that design is not only visual, it is emotional. A beautiful doorway should not only impress visitors, it should make you feel good every time you come home. Section 15. Simple ideas for an easy upgrade. If you want to improve a doorway without major renovation, start with the easiest elements. Add 2 terracotta pots with olive trees, rosemary, lavender, or climbing flowers. This immediately brings Mediterranean warmth. Change the door hardware to black iron, aged bronze, or antique brass. A beautiful handle can make a simple door feel more intentional. Add a warm wall sconce. This is especially powerful in the evening when the entrance needs atmosphere. If possible, add a tiled landing or a small patterned tile strip. This creates a sense of arrival without changing the whole facade. Even small upgrades can make the doorway feel more welcoming when they work together. Section 16. Final Design Formula. If we simplify everything, a beautiful Mediterranean doorway usually has 5 essential layers. First, a strong shape. This could be an arch, a deep frame, or a beautifully proportioned opening. Second, honest material. Wood, stucco, stone, terracotta, and iron all bring natural character. Third, softness from plants. Greenery makes the entrance feel alive and welcoming. Fourth, warm lighting. This gives the doorway atmosphere after sunset. Fifth, personal detail. Something small that makes the entrance feel connected to real life. When these 5 layers come together, the doorway becomes more than a design feature. It becomes the soul of the facade. A Mediterranean doorway is powerful because it does not only show beauty, it creates a feeling. It slows the moment before entering a home and turns it into something warm, graceful, and memorable. From arch shapes and wooden doors to terracotta tiles, olive trees, iron details, and the subtle beauty of a shadow pocket. Every element has a role in making the entrance feel more inviting. The best doorway is not always the most expensive one. It is the one that feels balanced, welcoming, and connected to the character of the home. So as you imagine your own dream entrance, think about the feeling you want to create. Should it feel rustic and old world, bright and coastal, soft and modern, or warm and deeply timeless? If you enjoyed these Mediterranean doorway ideas, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Home Design, and share your favorite doorway style in the comments. I'd love to know which detail you would choose for your own home: the arched wooden door, the terracotta tiles, the climbing flowers, or the hidden shadow pocket. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we continue exploring beautiful home design ideas that make everyday living feel warmer, calmer, and more inspiring.